It's a shrine to consumer culture. If there's one place that symbolises the emergence of a new middle class in Nigeria, it's Palms Mall in Lagos, the commercial capital. No one knows exactly how many make up this class, but they enjoy the same trappings as their counterparts in the West. Rapid growth of jobs in the telecoms, banking and services sectors, together with the return of a diaspora who've honed their skills in the US and the UK, have created a social class in between a dazzling elite and a poor majority.
You still have a huge class of people, young professionals, who need to fall in somewhere. And I think there's a middle class. It's not the most conventional middle class, but it's growing and it's here to stay. The middle class in Nigeria, I think, is probably a little more obvious to spot. You know, the guy has, or lady has a nice car, very well dressed, because generally we do dress pretty well. Maybe works at a bank or a telecoms company, has a nice little flat in the mainland or of an island. So I think those are some of the defining characteristics.
A lot of Nigerians dream of becoming a big man. What that means is that relative to wherever you started, you've made it big. And how better to show off that you've made some cash that you can burn than to eat out, possibly at somewhere like this, Mr. Biggs, Nigeria's most popular fast food chain.
Luxuries like these are out of reach for many. According to the UN, about 9 in 10 Nigerians get by on $2 a day or less. Shoddy infrastructure holds them back, as do a barely functioning electricity grid and a patchy water system. Overstretched schools are hardly a springboard to success. All the same, Nigerian companies such as HiTV, a provider of satellite TV content, are setting up in the hope of tapping these wealthier consumers. By one estimate, 430,000 households have coughed up for paid-for television. HiTV hopes to steal a march on foreign rivals with homegrown programmes like the reality TV show Coco Mansion and NickEgb, a music channel to showcase Nigerian talent.
8 years ago, you'd go to any party in Nigeria, it would be 90% foreign music. Today, it's 90% Nigerian music, or even not 95% Nigerian music. So that is already growing. It only needs a bit of infrastructure. You've got the creativity, you've got a huge market, 140 million people. You need just structure in the middle of that, and then you'll be able to tap into serious growth in the media entertainment industry.
Among the stars of Nigeria's music scene is Naito C, a rapper who was crowned MTV Africa's Best New Artist last year.
Nigerians are going through a period of self-consciousness. They are looking more at Nigerian content because that's where you get the connection. We have tons of high-skilled individuals. We have tons of professionals, both home and abroad. We have tons of senior civil servants. We have that middle class. The issue is that what comes with the middle class, the infrastructure that actually communicates this middle class identity, is what Nigeria is still trying to rebuild.
The aspirations of a young new class may have been immortalised in lyrics, but its future is far from assured. Nigeria's last middle class was all but wiped out 3 decades ago by an oil shock. This one is already reeling from a stock market crash. Burger joints and bowling alleys are one thing. Establishing a class of financially secure professionals with an interest in their country's stability is quite another. Without the foundations of a decent education system and public services, ensuring the future of Nigeria's middle class will be hit and miss. Tom Burgess, Financial Times, Lagos.